Hey, and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. Today is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all that celebrate and happy holidays. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I thought it would be a really nice way to spend the holiday by decorating my plaza to fit the theme of today. So I have a lot going on in my valley. I'm gonna leave my neighborhood alone, maybe change out some of the trees, but really what I want to focus on is this side. It's been very lackluster, and I'm actually gonna also adjust this whole section down here because there's not too much going on, and I just haven't been too thrilled with it, so I figured redoing this plaza would be really nice, and we can remove some of these just to make sure, we have the room. And yeah, so I'm just gonna start by removing everything. Well, per my usual luck, it started raining while I was decorating, so we're just gonna continue on through the rain. So I have my neighborhood on this side, I have the plaza here, and I kind of want to try something different. I kind of wouldn't mind having the plaza be kind of hidden by some of these stores. I think it might add something a little bit more interesting than having like the big center area here. Maybe we can have a big plaza area here because there's so much room on this side, whereas this side would be kind of covering the neighborhood a bit. Also, this staircase does not align with this staircase, so it always bothers me a little bit. So I think what I'll do is kind of have Remy's house and his restaurant kind of lined up next to each other to kind of block it in. I actually wouldn't even mind having like his restaurant more on this side of the plaza and the other house on the other side. So let me scooch some of these out of the way. His restaurant does fit on this side of the plaza. I am a little concerned it's a little too close to the neighborhood, so what I'm going to do is leave it on this side, but I will add my house to kind of blend the neighborhood in with the rest of the town. That way, just like doesn't feel too overbearing, but at the same time, it adds a little bit of character to the space. Scrooge's shop is really difficult because it's so bulky and just, no offense, but it's not very pretty. It's just kind of uggo. So I think I'm gonna have him facing this side. So we have this big avenue right here. And I do want to scooch this house over just a smidge. See how I have this nice amount of space between my house and the entrance over here? I'd like to leave that kind of space on this side as well. And then we can rotate this house to be in line. Maybe we'll just have it block it off a little bit, like right here. There. Just like that. And then when you're in the back of this, these buildings are so beautiful that it doesn't actually matter too much that there's no space. So let's decorate this area for now. I'm probably going to be using the brick roads and snowy blocks mostly. I don't know if I have enough snowy blocks, and unfortunately, I did not have the foresight to buy enough snow before they changed everything. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just end up swooping these around because they're pretty bright, so I think they'll work out just fine. Okay, so I set down a lot of plaza pathing for now, but I do want to line the back of this area with some trees to make it feel a little bit more foresty, snowy. So I'm gonna get the large fir trees to kind of fill in, and especially like the snowy ones. I think that will help set the tone of, you know, our winter setting over here. Trying to mix up the sizes a bit. Maybe add a couple of bare trees. That one's really dark though. That's a nice big tree. I do love that they give you variants of trees. It just makes it feel really nice. All right, we'll get a couple of smaller bushes down here as well, just to kind of fill it out. Right there. It's a little tough to see with all of the buildings, but I think that'll be really helpful to have the separation. I almost want to put some trees behind the buildings too, or we could set these little bushes here. But I don't know, I feel like having some trees to kind of back up the bushes would be really nice. We may just have to give ourselves a little bit more wiggle room for these trees. There we go. So we have this nice little alley of trees here. I think the next thing I want to do is put down some Christmas items. So I'm going to find our brand new grand tree of holiday cheer, and we'll set this to be right in front of the plaza, but kind of make a little circle here. I think it would be nice to have like some grass underneath, so I'm going to try to take note as to where this is. So probably about here or so, and we'll remove some of this. And now we have a knowledge of where that space is. So I'm going to start removing some more. We'll make a little plus sign almost. We'll add this one back in, but we will remove these. So now we have this space where we know where the Christmas tree is going to go and stick it right in here. But I want the edges to be a little bit more rounded. So let's hide the edges a little bit by putting down this flower path. And we can just set these on the greenery here, like so. That's pretty cute. And I really want to decorate with these really cute festive lamps I have. So I think the best way to go about doing this is to align them on the inside of the edges here because they're so cute and they just look so nice. And then I'm going to realign them with the other end on this side. I think it would be really cute to have an extra space over here. Maybe we'll extend this entire plaza to be a little bit further out. And we'll use these as little entry points to this area, like so. So the next item I really want to use is this super cute hot cocoa stand. And I figure when you're entering this part of the valley, it would be really nice to be able to stop here, get some hot cocoa, and maybe we can even set up a little sitting area. It might be a little extra for outside, but I just think it's such a cute idea. We can go and get a couch, maybe a little fireplace if they allow us to put it. Like, can we use a fireplace outside? No, but that's okay. I have so many couches to choose from, but I think I'm gonna go with this white one since it feels the most winter theme. And we'll just set it up right over here. That way we can still have access to this little thing back here in case we wanted it, but we can kind of set up a nice cozy sitting area. I have a tan one too, but that's a little large. The bench would also be very cute. And we need something to kind of fill out the space while blocking this in. So perhaps what we can do is go ahead and grab this smaller holiday tree we have and we'll just put it in the corner back here. But I do want to make sure I block out the space but still have an access point. So I'm going to see what kind of fencing or other knickknacks we can put. Maybe this pile of gifts right here would be really cute. That way it doesn't interfere with the main one, but we have this little spot. I think adding this little trellis over here to gain the access to our rocks port is a nice way to separate it. It matches really well with this bench. We can still get to our rock and the Christmas tree areas filled out. Maybe even add a little birdhouse in here just to fill out this little space, and we can put another little stall over here somewhere. Let's have this stall on this side. Very cute. Maybe set up a little table next to the stall. We can put some hot cocoa and things. And just to fill out this little space, let's see what kind of bushes we have. Maybe that one bush will fit in here. It's just a little too big. Let's set this down for a sec. Scooch this one closer. I'm a little worried it's kind of tight over here, but I think it'll work out. Maybe I'll even remove these flowers. They don't really feel very Christmassy, and we can just put some rocks here instead. And just to fill it out, we'll set some bushes on the side. Just kidding, it looks uggo. So we'll fill out the bushes here on the corners. Because oddly enough, you can set bushes on top of these stone paths usually. Although apparently this tree is a little lopsided with where you can place things, which is interesting. But we won't let that deter us. There we go. That's pretty cute. I just wish these could go a little bit closer here. Yeah, let's scooch them in towards this part. And we'll just continue filling in the rocks on each side. There we go. They don't have to be even, they just have to fill it out nicely. I'm totally okay with this. I might just scooch this bush a little bit further out, and this one a little bit further in here. Scooch him in. Oh, Disney with their uneven everything all the time. This is probably one of my biggest pet peeves in Disney Dreamlight Valley is how everything tends to be so uneven. But you know what? It's Christmas. We're not going to let it get us down. We're just going to live with it. All right. So that's a nice little filled out area here. I wonder what kind of fencing we have. We just have the white picket fencing. Maybe we can disguise our ugly rocks with some of the fences here. Just on the front and the back. We don't want to take up too much space by the front of the plaza. Actually, you know, it would be kind of cute to have a little bit of a passageway here. That can be where we can set our other stall just to fill out a spot for people to get more Christmas treats. And we'll just continue the trend over here just to add a little bit of decoration. I think this is looking really nice. I do think we need a little bit more decorative items around the edging. So I'm gonna go take a gander at what we have and then find something fun. Something I tend to take for granted and I forget to use all the time is the filters. And I'm gonna actually go through and filter by, let's do Frozen and Tangled, because those two I feel like have a lot of really good items to use. So let's head back and check it out. We have all these really neat, we have this sled over here. We have this little hot steam rock, which would be really cute as not a coffee table, but something to kind of keep everybody warm around the fire. I don't know if it fits with the rug, but you know what? It's Disney. We don't care. The little candle on the table would be very cute. There's just so many things we can do with them. I think I do want to get rid of this. It was a little too sad looking, but maybe we can stick a sleigh over here to kind of fill out that space nicely. It's just parked over on the side, and it fills out the same amount of space on this side as the other side. So I don't hate it. I don't mind that at all. We do need some knickknacks to put onto the tables. Maybe a little Yule goat would be very cute hanging out on the table. We can move this candle to be a little not on the edge of the table. That would be a good idea. Hello? Oh dear. There we go. Actually, can I fit another Yule goat? Do I have? I do. Let's have them facing each other. That's really cute. Oh my goodness. Help. There we go. Nope. Help. Nope. I think I need to exit. Let me save. Okay. That was so terrifying. I'm stuck. I'm gonna use my well and get out of here. All right, here we go. It's looking a lot safer all of a sudden. Much safer. And it stopped raining, so we can actually work on this more properly. Oh, the coffee cart. One of the best items in the entire game. Also, how did this get over here? How did this happen? I'm gonna get rid of these bushes. I hate these bushes. What happened to our rocks? I think that glitch broke a lot of things. Well, can't beat them. Add them back. There we go. Much better. Let's fix our fence here. Very cute, very wholesome. And I think to fill out this space in this corner, we can just put this little bucket of chrysanthemums over there. Or mums. I do think we need a little bit more room for activities, and there's this perfect little space between the fence here. So I figured I'll just stick that bench in that spot. A little bit of extra seating in case all the other seating's taken, or in case you just are by yourself all the time. And the last thing I will add is a little snowy path outside of here that leads away, just because it'll add a little bit of different style. I'll move this little rug to be in here. We'll make sure that we actually have a nice even path, even though Dreamlight Valley seems to hate symmetry sometimes. And we'll put this homey rug in the center of this. Perfect. All right, as you can see, we have our entrance. Minnie is singing. She's loving it. And oh, we have some little critters back there besides my pet. They're enjoying it too, but I think it came out really cute. I love the Christmas trees and just the trees around everything, even tucking it into a corner behind Remy's restaurant and his house kind of makes this whole space feel a little bit more cozy than it normally would. But let me know what you think if you like this build. I really appreciate y'all hanging out and watching as we put together a little Christmas vibe area. Do you have a favorite spot in this build? Where would you be hanging out? Would you be in the sled or maybe checking out the hot cocoa stand? I definitely would be sitting by that little toasty steam fire thing going on. What is Minnie doing over there? She's just creeping. But thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay safe, stay happy. Don't mind me, because I'm going to go and get some hot cocoa with Minnie. So we'll see you later. Bye!